Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Pre-Read Shortcuts. This is Marvin. Thank you all for logging on this evening. Thank you so much. Welcome to our usual Thursday Q&A. So every Thursday we're on here. We've got a Q&A session, and on Mondays we have our high-risk drug sessions. So very excited to be here. Today's topic is going to be about the combo course. I've been receiving a lot of emails. I've just been on the phone now doing a lot of phone calls. Many of you booked sessions, free consultation calls to ask about enrolling onto the course. So what we decided to do was, why don't we give an opportunity as well to come on here, and if you have any questions about enrolling on the course, I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes to answer any questions that you have, any questions whatsoever about the course. What's it about? How long is the course? What do you cover? What's the pass rate? Any question that you have at all, today I will be happy to answer any questions. So today's session is dedicated to any questions about enrolling on the course. So by the way, I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas in advance. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's been an awful year with loads going on and COVID and everything, but we can end the year on a high, and we can look forward to hopefully a better 2022. So if you've got any questions, feel free. This is your time. This is your moment. Ask me any questions about the course, and I'll just go through a few things just to let you know about the combo course. So perhaps I may start off by sharing perhaps some slides, or if I could share the website, then we could answer some of the questions that you want to know about the course. So let's see if I could share before I go on there. Let's see. I've got a question from Noshwan Jahangir. How are you? Thanks for asking this question. If I enroll now, can I access the videos and the notes straight away, or would I have to wait till February? So this course starts in February. It is a live course, which is quite good because it's not recorded. We're not giving you any sort of videos to do by yourself. It is us doing it for you. So it's working together. It's going through experience. So everything will be live. So every session, we have sessions throughout the week, and they're going to be live sessions for about, so the clinical, for instance, Noshawan, we've got clinicals on Wednesdays and Sundays, and each session is about 2 hours to 3 hours. So what happens, they're all live sessions. And then once the session finishes, then within 24 hours, you'll be able to access the replay video. So only February until February, that's when we're going to obviously have the videos and the course content and the notes. But in the meantime, if you enroll, say today, then what happens is you get added to the Telegram family, which is our Telegram group. We are a community, over 600 and something pharmacies and training pharmacists on there with us. So if you enroll today, what will happen is you get enrolled onto the family, and then you have a lot of access to a lot of information. So all of this information you could then use to prepare yourself before the start in February, because we're going to cover quite a lot, and there's so much detail. We cover the entire BNF, MEP, everything you think about. We do everything in so much detail. But between if you enroll now, you have access to that Telegram group that has got a lot of resources. You've got BNF summaries on there. You've got summary sheets. You've got all the updates. So I do a lot of updates every single day. I'm currently doing a video that has all the updates in 2021 from your BNF, from January all the way to December. All the updates, the BNF updates, I'm putting a video together. That video will go straight onto the Telegram group. So by joining now, you wouldn't get content to the course specifically, but what you have is a library of so much information that you could use to prepare yourself and just get that momentum built before you actually start the course. So it is quite good. Vivek, how are you, Vivek? Hello, saying hello to you. How are you doing? Great to have you on here. So please, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free. Please ask me the questions. I'm here for this next 30 minutes. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer any questions that you have about enrolling on the combo course. So Vivek says, I just passed my pre-reg exam. Fantastic. Marvin doesn't know me, but I've watched his videos. He is great, honestly. Wow. Thank you, Vivi, for coming up here just to share your testimony, your feedback. I really appreciate that. It's very nice, and it means a lot to me when I get people come on here just to share what the help they've had, because most of the time we don't share this, do we? We don't really talk. When we pass, we then just move on to the next thing. And I don't blame you for that. I don't expect you to come here and to say this to me, but the fact that you've done this, I really appreciate. Thank you so much, and congratulations. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. And yes, great stuff. Congratulations, and obviously wishing you all the best. And come back here and share us some tips. Tell us how you did it. Tell us what you did, how you revised. It's going to help a lot of students. Just wanted to drop by to say thank you, Marvin, for the free educational content. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I really do a lot of free content as well, because the more we give, the more we receive, right? So I think the more I give to you, the better the chance you have of passing exam. And then for me, what I get is just this immense sense of gratitude, and I just feel proud. So I'm so glad that you use the content and that it's helped you succeed. Thumbs up to you, Vivek. Thumbs up. So yeah, I'm gonna show you. Then I know there's quite a few people on. If you got questions, please just ask. Another thing I was gonna do, I was just gonna go on to perhaps share the website, and you can see how to access it, so that if you wanted to find out some answers to some of the questions, you could also go to the website, and I can show you where these answers are on our website. So hopefully this shares. I'm not too sure if it will, but let's try. Let's see. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. This is what I do. That's my passion, is to help you succeed. So please ask me any question and I'll answer for you. So let me see if this shares. Okay, so before I share this, I'll just go into the reviews. So I hope you guys can see this sharing. So these are the reviews. So like anything else, like any course, I would say the best way to know about a course is to find out what previous trainees say about that course, right? There's nothing that can beat testimonies. For instance, Vivek has come on here. I don't know Vivek personally, but he's come up here to talk about the content and how much it's helped him. So this is what you need. So it's a genuine people just sharing the feedback about the course. And when I was studying for my exams, I wanted to get the feedback from other students before I enrolled onto any course. So we've got our Trustpilot reviews. As you can see, we've got over 100 reviews. So we've got almost about 102 reviews on there. It's an excellent rating with previous shortcuts. So many reviews. I can't even start going through, but we're very grateful for the reviews that we get about the course. They're so detailed. We have many students that have passed the final attempt. They failed so many times. They joined the course. Some have gone through very tough times. The families, some had no motivation. There's just so much on there. There's so much, like, it's overwhelming each time we look at it. When I look at those reviews, it really touches me so much to think how much of a difference and how much impact the course that we've been doing has on pharmacists these days, right? A lot of pharmacists. So you've got a lot of pages. So that's a good starting point for anyone that is perhaps interested, looking at the credibility of what we do, is to see what all these currently newly qualified pharmacists are saying about the course, and just go through it. It'll be a good starting point. So that's the review page. So you could just check that out. The link is, if you just go into Trustpilot, previous shortcuts, Trustpilot reviews, then you could go through all the reviews and see. And they're quite recent, because they get added all the time. People keep putting on reviews on there. I think the most recent review was definitely not September. It was after the recent exam. Let's see if we go back a little bit. So the most recent review that we have on there was 5 days ago. That was 5 days ago. So they just keep adding the reviews every day. 6 days ago, before that, 6 days ago. So loads of reviews on there if you wanted to just find out more about what people say about the course. Then on our website, if for any reason you wanted to speak to me, if you prefer, because we like giving you the choice. Not everyone wants to come on here and ask questions. Some people prefer having a private one-to-one chat, which for the past days I've just been on the phone speaking to many people booking this session. So if you want to speak to me, it's a free consultation call. If you just want to ask about the course or ways that we can help you, or just to see if we are a good fit for you, then if you just go on our website, which is previoushortcuts.com, just go on to this part that says need more information about the combo course. And if you click on there, it takes you to the calendar and you could book a 15-minute schedule, and you can speak to one of the members of the team, or you can speak to myself. Majority of the time it says 15 minutes, but I end up spending about 30, 45 minutes with everyone on there. But yes, it's quite good to speak to you. If you want to speak to us, then you can do that. If not, you could email us for more information. On the website, you can learn about us. If you wanted to know about Previous Shortcuts, who we are, it's all on there for you. I don't want to go into introducing us, but Uma and I started this company 4 years ago, and it's just been growing from strength to strength. So in terms of the courses, this is our flagship program, and which is our course, which is the combo course. So it's a combination of clinical and calculations. This course lasts for about 8 to 10 weeks for clinical and about 6 to 8 weeks for calculations. Very, very intense, covers so much detail, and you could get the course directly on here. You've got discounts, you could pay by installments, and then we also have the MEP course as well. So these are the main products. We don't do so many different things to confuse you. We literally have 2 products on there. Either you join the combo course or the MEP, and the combo course is our best selling product, the most popular, and also you get a money back guarantee. So it's worth just looking at the course, and if you click on the course itself, you can then get a lot of answers to your questions. So it gives you a whole description. So things like the full money back guarantee. So if you fail the exam, we'll give you your money back. The dates have changed because that was meant to be 23rd of February, but we got so many emails, many people saying they wanted it to start earlier. So that's going to start on the 1st of February. So you could see about when the course starts on there, the discounts that we offer, how to pay by different installments. And then this is quite interesting because I've got this part asking what's different about the course. So it's worth knowing that, because why would you go on a course when there's so many courses out there? You want to know what makes this course different, because you could go to any course really. But for us, we have all the reasons here, things that make our course different. So for example, you get a 100% money back guarantee. If you don't pass, you get your money back. 90% pass rate. It was 95, but it dropped this year simply because with COVID and everything. So in March, we had 93%. In July, we had 90%, and then recently we've had 89% pass rate. So not too bad, quite good. Experienced and passionate tutors. We cover the entire GPAC framework. Most of you can see with some of my videos on YouTube. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, so if you enjoy the YouTube videos and you think, wow, this will really help me, they're very informative, then that's just a taster of what you actually get on the course itself. We do questions on the time conditions, access to replay videos. So the many training pharmacists that we understand are busy, you don't get enough time, or you might miss sessions. That's fine, because then within 24 hours, if you miss a session, that's fine, because you're going to get the replay video within 24 hours. And if you have any questions watching those videos, then you could just send us an email in the Telegram group, or message us in Telegram group, or send us an email. So you have 24/7 email support, interactive sessions, so much energy, questions, interacting, sharing ideas. Such an interacting course. Practice questions, access to summary sheets, mind maps, especially in our Telegram group, massive product discounts, very positive student feedback. As you can see, we've got over 100 testimonials on there from Trustpilot. Motivational techniques. So one of my skills or my strengths is being able to motivate people. I used to be a motivational, an inspirational speaker. That's what I used to do. So I incorporate this a lot with the course, about not just learning, but also motivating you and perfecting your exam technique, because these are all important to pass. And then we get lots of guest speakers that come on and speak to you. At the moment, we have a number of pre-reg shortcuts ambassadors. These are recently qualified pharmacists. Some of them are actually in the training year now, foundation year, and all of them come back to help. So we've got quite a number of ambassadors that are going to help you as well. So it shows you when you can join. Even when it started, you can still join if there are any spaces left, how to access the webinars, and then also every single topic that is covered, calculations and clinical. So that's a good page to go to if you want to learn more about the course. If you wanted to find out the course benefits, we have a whole page on all the benefits of this course that you can go through, which is fantastic. And then we have a part on here which is good as well. It's your frequently asked questions. So these are the questions that most students ask. And so if you have a question and you want to find out the answer yourself, then you can just come on here and you can just check frequently asked questions, because your question will most likely be on here with the answers. If your question isn't on there, the question that you have, if there's no answer on there, then just book a free call or just email us and we'll get you an answer straight away. So that's just showing you about the website. There's a lot on there I could get from our website.
Pre-read shortcuts.
And it's a good starting point. It's a good starting point. So I'll just stop sharing that. So it's great. It's great to look at that. Vivek says definitely invest in him, guys. Thank you, Vivek. Really appreciate that, Vivek. Really appreciate, because wow, I just appreciate you taking your time to do that. It's really nice. I really appreciate you doing this, because you don't have to do that, but you are doing it, which wow. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really humbled. Shalawa. Hi, Marvin. What's the difference between the combo course and the private sessions you mentioned? So I do private sessions as well. So these are separate from the combo course. And the best way I explain this to most people so you understand is Shalawa. When you think about when you're at university, imagine a scenario where, okay, when you're at university, you had your lectures, didn't you? So you went to lecture theater, and say, for instance, you had a lecture on how to make paracetamol. Okay, so going to the lecture, you get the theory on how to make paracetamol, but that doesn't mean you know how to make it, because now you've got the theory. But after that, what happens at university? What do you do after the lecture in terms of making paracetamol? You then have the practicals, don't you? So after the lecture, you then have the practicals. So in your lecture theater, there's like probably over 100 students on there, and there's just this tutor giving you the lecture notes. So that's what the combo course is. It's us summarizing the BNF, your clinical, we're giving you notes. And so that is the theory part. And that's enough for most people. As we see, if you look at the reviews, many students pass the exam, pass clinical, without even reading the BNF. All they used was our notes and the pass. You can read the reviews and you can see many students saying that. I don't encourage that, but people do that. So that's what the combo course is like. Now think about it. In order for you to be confident, to be able to say, yes, I know how to make paracetamol, you have to go do the practical part of it. You have to go to the lab. And then once you've made it in the lab, you've got that confidence to say, yes, Shalawa, I know exactly how to make paracetamol. So the lab part of it, that is the private session. The private sessions are just very small groups. And just like in the lab, you probably have only about 6 students on one station, and then you have a tutor, an invigilator, someone that's just supervising you doing the practicals, mixing all those chemicals in the lab with your test tubes and all sorts. So that's what the private sessions are. So many students that have done the combo course, they've learned all the theory, and now they want to practice. And all we do a lot of questions. We have almost over 800 to 900 questions. And so it just gives you that confidence, because you could, like you probably know, you could learn so much. You could read your BNF, your NICE guidelines, you study your MEP, all of this. But then when you come to questions, you still struggle to answer the questions. So just reading is not enough. You need to also understand exam techniques, and you need to learn how to apply the knowledge. That is what the private sessions are. So private sessions is taking all this stuff that you've learned, all this information that we've taught you, and now you're doing them in a practical setting, which it's a reflection of the exam itself. So you're literally doing questions, some of them under time conditions, and then we're showing you how to answer GPAC questions. We're giving you good scenarios so that now you can apply that knowledge that you've learned, and it gives you such a strong understanding, such a strong foundation. So that's how I can explain the difference between the combo course and the private sessions. The private sessions are your practicals at university, while the combo course are your lectures in the university. Shaz, how are you, Shaz? Good to have you on there. Also, we got Badria Khalifa. How are you, Badria? I really struggle with maths. The combo course offers 1 day a week of maths. Is that sufficient? So, yes. So with most students, as I said, everyone has the strength and the weakness. So with some students, if you're good at math, perhaps for some people, 1 day is enough a week. Some people might need more. So that is quite subjective to yourself. So normally, as you can see in the past with our success rate, that amount is fine because the main thing is Uma will cover every single different type of GPAC calculation with you. He's going to go through live questions with you under time conditions, and then he doesn't move on to another question until everyone understands before he moves on to the next question. Now, at the end of the calculation sessions, you're going to then have a mock, and that mock is 40 questions, the full calculations mock. And so by doing all of these are over 100 questions altogether with the course and the mocks. By doing all of this gives you confidence. Now, Badria, to even add to that, on our Telegram family, we have loads more questions, calculation questions, so you could still practice out of the class. And you have a group of students, of like trainees or pharmacists that are willing to help you with any question you have. So if you're doing some calculations at home and you're stuck, all you have to do, just post that question in our Telegram group 24/7. Doesn't matter if you're doing it at 3 in the morning. We've got many of these people don't sleep. And I'm getting more and more ambassadors that are there to help you. So even though you do those questions, you learn the techniques in the class. The classes are enough for you to learn the core, the techniques on how to solve each question and to do some practice. After the class, now you have the knowledge, you've got the skill, you can practice as many questions as you want. And if you practice and if you struggle any question, all you have to do, post that question in the family group and the family is going to help you straight away. So is the time the 6 weeks? Of course it is. If you think about it, the many training programs that will have a training day that is probably 8 hours from 9 to 5. And during that training day, you cover calculations, you do clinical, you do MEP, you do OTC, all of that in one training day. So think about your calculations. Now we're talking about 6 weeks, and each session is almost like 2 hours. So if you look at that in the long run, you see that that is definitely a lot of time, and it's enough for you to succeed. Is that right, Badria? If you have any more questions, please ask me. But as I said, like anything, even after the class, you have to put in effort. So you get all the skills, you get the techniques, you get the strategies on how to do questions. But the secret to passing calculations is practice, practice, practice. So the more questions you do, the better chance you have to pass. But the good thing is, on the course, you get the skills, you get the techniques and the know-how, how to solve those questions. And then all you have to do is just keep practicing after that. Shaz says, best pre-reg course out here. Wow, thank you, Shaz. Therefore, the one to help you succeed. Shaz, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much for coming out here and saying that. Thank you so much. Go combo. Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate. Thank you so much. So if you guys decide if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer your questions to make sure that like anything, if you're going to make a decision, you want to get as much information. And when I speak to people, I never try to push anyone to do anything. I'll never sit here and say, buy the combo course, buy my course. I don't do that because I think you need to find out for yourself. I know the potential of the course. I know how good it is. I know how much success is granted to so many people. And I know how much energy I put into the course. I know how much I give to students. And I know that anyone that joins, I know what the person is going in for. And I can guarantee 100% that anyone that knows me, I don't change. The energy that I have on my webinars, on my course, is the same energy on the course. And I always go the extra mile. We always go more. When we do the private sessions are like 2 hours, and hardly did we ever do 2 hours. Most of the time I go 3 hours, and we just go in, because when I go in, I go full in. And also go think that's why we have the money back guarantee. If you think about it, who wants to do that? Who wants to spend about 10 weeks, intense weeks, teaching you and going through all these hours and then telling you at the end, listen, if you fail, I'm going to give you all your money back? It's ridiculous, right? Because you think, wow, so you spend all that time and then I'm just going to give. But yes, we do that. And the reason why we have that is because we know 100% that we're going to make you pass. And we're very happy to say, if we don't make you pass, take your money back, because the satisfaction comes from you passing. So if you were going to fail, we'll get no satisfaction to say, okay, you failed, I've taken your money and you've paid me for the time I've spent with you. The joy comes from you passing. And if you don't pass, take your money back. And we do that, and many people come back again, right? So yeah, so all of these are just there to give you more security, to let you know this is genuine, to let you know you've got nothing to lose, right? You have two choices. You either pass that exam, which is then a good investment because now you're a pharmacist, or if you're unsuccessful, you get your money back. So it's a no-brainer. it's a no-brainer. And if you know us, you also see that we put out a lot of information, free information. I remember when I started doing this and had many people used to come to me, oh my God, are you going to put all of that for free? But that's too much. Don't put that out for free. Don't do that. Keep it for your course. Like, no, because there's just so much out there. There's just so much. Like, I'll give you as much. Obviously, the course has more than what you see on Facebook. Facebook is just tip of the iceberg, but I will give you good quality stuff. Even for free, I'll do that because it's going to help you. I'm not saying everyone should come to my course. And the many people that pass just by looking at my YouTube videos. I had someone I just spoke to a few minutes ago that said, wow, Marvin, thank you so much because I passed the exam thanks to you and everything. I was like, wow, okay, were you on the course? He said, no, I was on the course, just your videos on YouTube. So I know the quality that's under the good content. So it doesn't matter to me. As long as you pass, I'm happy. You join the course, fair play, you're going to get a lot of content quality. And if you decide not to join the course, that's fine because I'm still going to help you. That's why I put the free videos out there. We do free motivational sessions. They're open to everyone. And many students every single year, without a lie to you, I'm telling you the truth. If there were any of these students, they'll probably come on here and testify. And I can show you emails that I get after every single exam, because I normally do motivational sessions just before the exam. The motivational sessions last about 3 days and they're open to everyone. And every time I've done those sessions, I've had loads of emails after the exam, on the day of the exam itself, from students that were not even in the course. And all they're sending, all they're saying to me is, Marvin, thank you so much because the things that you covered in your motivational session last night, loads of those came up in the exam. And we just want to thank you. I'm so happy that I came to your session. And there's many that go, oh gosh, I don't know where you were. I can't believe I didn't find you earlier and things like that. But I'm happy. To me, once a student passes, no matter what course you go to, as long as you pass, I'm happy for you. So it doesn't matter. You join my course, fine. Another course, fantastic. As long as you pass, we are happy for you. So any other question for anybody? So remember that in the link in the description of this video, I've got a link. You could click on that link and go directly to the website. You can learn about the combo course. I showed you exactly what areas you could go to on the website for more information. You can also email us at gphccourse. I'll just type that on the at gmail.com. So gphccourse@gmail.com. If you prefer to send an email instead, or after doing the session, something came to your mind and you wanted to ask me, then you could email us if you wanted to. Alternatively, if you want to speak to me personally or you want to speak to the team, then just book your free call on our website and we're going to call you. And yeah, we'll be glad to talk to you and to see where you are and how we can help you. So any more questions before I disappear? Any more questions? If not, so that's it. So the course starts on the 1st of February. 1st of February, we're going to start the course. You can enroll now. Spaces are obviously limited. The combo course, they've always been for some reason. And so if you're interested, please get on the course and we'll be very happy to welcome you as part of the family. It's not just about a course. It's boring to think about it as a course. It is a family. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes. A lot more activities, a lot more events, a lot more fun. So there's just so much going on. So please join if you can. If not, wish you all the best and let me know about your success story. So take care, everybody. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing all of you soon. Have a fantastic Christmas. Have a lovely New Year. And I will see you all when you get back. Take care. Bye.